If I don't make a list and I'm going to do groceries on my own without my partner, she's not going to be very happy because I will come home with chicken, vegetables, pasta and condoms, in that order. Hi folks, it's Uranus and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to give you 5 tips for grocery shopping for weight loss. So the YouTube algorithm works in funny ways, as I recently had this video in my suggested videos. Jazz struggles while grocery shopping. Turns out she's not a person from a TLC show that recently gained 100 pounds. She's at a point where the damage to her body could be permanent, and she's obviously trying to get back on track, which is a good thing because she used to look amazing before. Now, first things first, we're not here to criticize her weight gain. We all make mistakes. This used to be me next to my brother. I used to be the chubby one in the family. Now, looking at a video of her in a supermarket reminds me of me in IKEA. I know why I'm there, but as soon as I'm in the store, all brain functions stop.
Hi, so I'm at the grocery store right now and I'm really struggling. Literally, I'm in the store for 5 minutes and I need to call mom right away. Girl, you a mess.
The good thing is I've been on my own weight loss journey and I completely transformed my body over the last 7 years, and I know how important food is. I know buying the right types of food can be quite tricky, even for a Harvard student. The key to losing weight is always that more calories need to come out of you than they come in. And this principle applies for everyone. Whether you identify yourself as a male, female, square, circle, whatever, it's always about more calories coming out than coming in. Now let's get straight into my 5 tips for grocery shopping. Tip number 1, and this one happens the evening even before you've reached the store. You have to make a list. This one is obvious but so important. If you don't prepare to do your groceries, you'll end up with a bunch of stuff that you don't need, and the stuff that you do need, you will forget. If you have a list, you're less likely to buy the stuff that you don't need or unhealthy foods like brownies. If I don't make a list and I'm going to do groceries on my own without my partner, she's not going to be very happy because I will come home with chicken, vegetables, pasta and condoms, in that order.
Resisting the unhealthy food is much harder than putting the healthy food in my cart. Oh, peanut butter. Hazelnut spread. The unhealthy food, you have this like psychological battle with it. I want you so bad, but I cannot have you.
When you make a list, you're less inclined to buy the stuff that you don't need and the unhealthy foods. And for somebody like Jazz, who is a binge eater, it's really important to not have that nasty foods at home. So a list can really help you. Also, if you're shopping with your partner, you can just share the list, and then it's way more quicker and more efficient to do the groceries. Let me know in the comments if you already make a list before doing the groceries. Tip number 2. If you want to lose weight and you're doing the grocery shopping, you need to ditch the overly processed foods.
Ranch potato chips? Chocolate syrup. Girl, I gotta stop going for the chocolate.
And what I mean by this is all pre-made garbage, like pre-made meals, stuff that contains trans fat, microwave ready meals. Some breakfast cereals, for example, look very healthy and the box is very fancy, but they're actually a chemical shitstorm. When I started my weight loss journey, I didn't know anything about calories, and for my breakfast I was eating cereals called Crusly, until I realized these cereals actually contain more calories than my favorite French viennoiserie. What you need to focus on are more whole, unprocessed foods like meats, eggs, vegetables, fruit. Also, in my opinion, it's always better to buy your food fresh. If you have the possibility in your store to buy something fresh or frozen, I would always choose the fresh one.
Broccoli? Doing good, we're doing good.
I really don't understand why you would buy frozen broccoli if there is fresh broccoli, unless if you're doing your groceries like once a month. Tip number 3, learn how to read food labels. The nutritional information on the food labels of the food you buy is really important. It contains crucial information about the calories of your food.
Vegan chocolate blackout cupcakes. 1 cup of cake is 280 calories, no way.
And there you need to be careful because sometimes the calories are written for 100 grams, sometimes it's for a serving, but what is a serving? Sometimes they will give you the calories for the food cooked, sometimes uncooked, so you really have to be cautious about that. Also, watch out with nutritional scores. Here in Belgium, every food label has to have a grade from A to E, and A is supposed to be the more healthier choice and E the unhealthier choice, except it always isn't the case. I've already had examples of food that have gotten an A, and I would never include that into a weight loss journey. Food labels also give you an idea of the macronutritional values of your food. What it means is that it will show you how much protein, carbs and fat your foods contain, which brings me to my next point. Tip number 4, avoid high calorie dense food.
This might be good. 440 calories, it's okay.
The shit she's holding right there, I wouldn't even feed that to my imaginary dog. It's pre-made and it probably contains 400 calories for 100 grams. It's going to be a small meal with a lot of calories, and after 2 hours you're going to be hungry again. The good news is you don't have to be extreme and live the ancestral lifestyle like our friend here, Liver King, and only feed yourself with raw meats and eggs. What you need to do is simple. Choose foods that you like but that contain less calories but that fill you up more. For example, Greek yogurt, chicken breasts, whole fruits instead of juice, popcorn. There are tons of examples online. The bottom line is you need to find foods that you like and that keep you satiated for longer. Tip number 5, avoid drinking your calories. To lose weight, you're going to have to put yourself in a caloric deficit, and you cannot afford to spend your calories on foods or drinks that contains a lot of calories but that don't fill you up. You need to focus your calories on food and not spend 200 or 300 calories every day drinking sodas, for example, or chocolate milk. And if sodas are really your thing, then buy the diet version of that soda. Yeah, I know it tastes differently, but you'll quickly forget about that once you step on the scale and you see that it's going down.
I started binge eating and I gained weight and more weight and more weight. And now, almost 100 pounds heavier, here I am today.
I'll give you a bonus tip too. Most supermarkets I go to are arranged in a way that all the vegetables, all the meats, all the fruit and all the fresh fruits are in the fridges, and they're all on the outside borders. It's the inside alleys that contains most of the stuff that you want to avoid, like crisps, candy bars and vodka. Alright, that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments what your favorite weight loss foods are, subscribe if you like my content, and thank you for watching. See you next time, Uranus out.